Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Home completions in India's top 9 cities rise. 33% in FY24 residential project completions across India's top 9 cities rose by 33% in FY24, reaching 4,06,889 units, according to Prop Equity. The combined total for the past 3 years has now crossed 10 lakh units. Kolkata led with an 88% rise, followed by Hyderabad 61% and Chennai 49%. Pune 81,563 units and Thane 77,017 units topped overall deliveries. Western India, Mumbai, Pune, Navi Mumbai accounted for 55% of total completions, while southern markets Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad contributed 30%. Delhi NCR was the only region to see a decline, with an 8% drop. Factors driving this growth include revived projects through the Swami H Fund, stricter RERA enforcement, and strong market sentiment. The momentum is expected to continue with Swami 2.0 and increasing dominance of branded developers. MMLP Varanasi, a strategic infrastructure project linking road, rail, air, and waterways. The Multimodal Logistics Park, MMLP, in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, represents a pivotal development under India's National Industrial Corridor Development Program, aiming to integrate road, rail, air, and inland waterways into a unified logistics network. Positioned strategically near key transport corridors like the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor and National Waterway 1, this expansive 575-acre project promises to boost trade in agriculture, textiles, handicrafts, and pharmaceuticals by cutting logistics costs and improving connectivity to major ports. With an investment of around INR 1,750 crore, USD 210 million, and strong support from central and state governments, the MMLP is poised to generate over 10,000 jobs and drive economic growth in a region facing high unemployment. Vizag Metro development to begin in October 2025 with a double-decker model. The Andhra Pradesh government will begin construction of the Visakhapatnam Metro Rail project in October 2025, with a double-decker model proposed to meet rising transport demands. A semi-ring road is also planned to improve connectivity, especially to the upcoming Bhogapuram Airport, with 15 of 22 approach roads already approved. In housing, INR 7,000 crore has been allocated to complete pending TIDCO homes, prioritizing women beneficiaries by Dasara. Under the Amarut scheme, INR 834 crore is being invested in water supply projects. At a VMRDA review, key concerns like sanitation, water shortages, and infrastructure gaps were addressed, reflecting a holistic push for urban development. A residential flat spanning 2,252 square feet, sold in Lodha Bellissimo in Mumbai's Mahalakshmi, for INR 13 crore 55 lakh. A residential flat spanning 1,161 square feet, sold in Rustomjee 180, Bayview Matunga, Wing A in Mumbai's Matunga for INR 4 crore 47 lakh. A residential flat spanning 847 square feet sold in Pink Rose Society in Mumbai's Mahim for INR 2 crore 55 lakh. GGF and Grovi India invest INR 180 crore across 3 luxury South Delhi projects: Grovi India and Golden Growth Fund (GGF), a Category 2 AIF, have jointly announced an INR 180 crore investment in 3 high-end residential projects in South Delhi. The developments, located in Anand Niketan, Neeti Bagh, and a forthcoming Category A colony, will offer a combined built-up area of approximately 70,000 square feet. The Anand Niketan project is already under construction with the other two set to launch in the coming months. Projected sales revenue is around INR 240 crore, with an expected IRR exceeding 20% for investors. GGF, which launched its INR 400 crore IF in September 2023, remains the only fund dedicated solely to premium land acquisitions in South and Lutyens' Delhi. Grovi India, with a legacy of over 100 luxury projects in the region, continues to strengthen its presence in this ultra-luxury segment, catering to the growing demand among high-net-worth buyers. SimplyWork Offices leases 132,000 square feet in Bengaluru as part of expansion strategy. The Bengaluru-based managed workspace provider, SimplyWork Offices, has leased roughly 132,000 square feet across two commercial buildings in the city, Sumadhura Capital Towers and Pardhanani Wilshire III. The move comes as the demand for flexible, high-performance workspaces continues to surge among enterprises. Currently managing about 4.5 million square feet, the company aims to nearly double its portfolio to 9 to 9.5 million square feet over the coming 2 years. Founded in 2018, SimplyWork operates over 85 centers across major Indian cities, including Mumbai, Pune, and Hyderabad. The Prime Offices Fund acquires INR 700 crore office property in Saket, Delhi Prime Offices Fund, jointly managed by Nuvama and Cushman and Wakefield. NCW has acquired Prius Platinum, a 3 lakh square feet Grade A office property in South Delhi's Saket district centre, for approximately INR 700 crore. The asset, 95% leased, was earlier acquired via IBC by a Kotak-led consortium and has since undergone significant upgrades. This acquisition aligns with the fund's strategy of investing in sustainable, high-quality commercial assets in major urban hubs. With strong rental income potential, the deal reflects growing investor appetite for institutional-grade real estate. NCW aims to democratize access to premium assets while advancing ESG and operational excellence. Amitabh Bachchan buys 25,000 square feet plot near the Sarayu in Ayodhya. Bollywood legend Amitabh Bachchan has acquired a 25,000 square feet plot near the Sarayu, an ultra-luxury project by the House of Abhinandan, Lodha, HOABL, for nearly INR 40 crore. This marks his third major investment in Ayodhya's booming real estate sector. Earlier purchases include a 10,000 square feet plot within the Sarayu township, INR 14 crore 50 lakh, a 54,454 square feet parcel near the Ram Mandir for a proposed memorial, a 5,372 square feet plot in Haveli Awadh township, approximately INR 4 crore 54 lakh. HOABL is marketing the Sarayu as a premium gated community with spiritual and modern appeal. Following the Ram Mandir inauguration, Ayodhya has witnessed a surge in luxury real estate demand, supported by new infrastructure like the Ayodhya International Airport and improved road networks. Bachchan's investments are expected to further boost Ayodhya's status as a rising luxury destination. BDA plans 3,000-acre expansion of Karanth layout in northern Bengaluru. The Bangalore Development Authority, BDA, is advancing its efforts to extend the Dr. K. Shivaram Karanth layout by acquiring an additional 3,000 acres across 18 villages in Yelahanka and Bengaluru North taluks. This move aims to satisfy the rising demand for residential plots in northern Bengaluru. While the current phase, with around 30,000 plots, is approaching completion, the BDA has set a 3-month deadline to finalize outstanding infrastructure work. The expansion strategically aligns with the proposed Peripheral Ring Road, PRR, which will significantly enhance connectivity and accessibility. Nonetheless, land acquisition challenges and compensation disputes remain critical issues that the BDA must address. Registration Bill 2025 aims to modernize India's property laws. The Indian government has unveiled the draft Registration Bill 2025, aimed at replacing the colonial era Registration Act with a modern, digital first framework. The bill, prepared by the Department of Land Resources, proposes online property registration, electronic document submission, and issuance of digital registration certificates. It expands the list of documents requiring mandatory registration to include agreements to sell, powers of attorney, certificates of sale, equitable mortgages, and court orders. The draft mandates Aadhaar-based authentication with alternatives for those without Aadhaar. It also introduces new roles within the registration authority to improve oversight and efficiency. The draft is open for public feedback for 30 days via the department's portal. This reform aligns with India's broader digital governance efforts, including land record digitization, and aims to enhance transparency, security, and ease of property transactions nationwide. Rajasthan RERA begins e-auctions for attached properties with MSTC Rajasthan Real Estate Regulatory Authority, RERA, in partnership with MSTC Lutad, has launched e-auctions of properties attached from defaulting real estate developers. The initiative, approved during RERA's 21st meeting, leverages MSTC's government-backed e-auction platform to ensure transparency and speed in property auctions. The process aligns with Section 40 of the Real Estate Regulation and Development Act, 2016, enabling recovery of penalties, interest, and compensation. Supporting regulations under Rajasthan RERA Rules 2017 and 2024 updates provide clear execution guidelines. Additionally, a revised fee structure effective June 1, 2025 was approved. Registration fees for farmhouse schemes are reduced to INR 3 per square meter, while residential, institutional, and industrial projects remain at INR 5 per square meter. The move highlights Rajasthan RERA's push towards digitization and efficiency, enhancing compliance enforcement and streamlining property transactions in the state's real estate sector. Punjab launches Easy Registration System for seamless, agent-free property registration. Punjab Chief Minister Shri Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal launched the Easy Registration System in Mohali, aimed at simplifying and digitizing property registration. The new platform allows citizens to register properties at any sub-registrar office within the district, regardless of property location, eliminating the need for agents or multiple visits. Integrated with Helpline 1076 and Seva Sahayak services, it benefits rural households, seniors, and busy professionals. Key features include online document submission, real-time WhatsApp updates, digital pre-scrutiny, self-scheduled appointments, and unified online payment. With a 48-hour processing guarantee and anti-corruption tools, the system promises transparency, efficiency, and citizen empowerment across Punjab. Over 9 lakh Mumbai homes impacted by new property tax hike. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, BMC, has raised property tax rates by up to 15% for the 2025-2026 assessment year, impacting over 9 lakh residential properties. This marks the first property tax revision since 2015-16. The increase, reflected in the latest property tax bills, varies by area, influenced by updated Ready Reckoner or rates. Locations with higher RR rate revisions have seen steeper tax hikes. Properties with carpet areas under 500 square feet remain exempt, continuing to benefit nearly 16 lakh households. BMC had delayed implementing new rates due to pending state approvals, which are now cleared. While officials say the hike aligns with current economic indicators, some residents have raised concerns over lack of notice and transparency. The change comes amid ongoing redevelopment, legal disputes, and monsoon preparedness, highlighting the need for more predictable civic engagement on taxation matters in Mumbai's evolving urban landscape. Koltepatil Developers reports strong turnaround with INR 66 crore 29 lakh profit in Q4. Koltepatil Developers Limited has reported a consolidated net profit of INR 66 crore 29 lakh for the fourth quarter of the previous fiscal year, marking a significant recovery from a net loss of INR 26 crore 18 lakh in the corresponding period a year earlier. The turnaround was supported by a robust rise in total income, which increased to INR 723 crore 20 lakh from INR 527 crore 71 lakh. For the full financial year 2024-2025, the company posted a net profit of INR 109 crore 33 lakh, reversing the previous year's net loss of INR 67 crore 48 lakh. Total income for the year rose to INR 1,763 crore, 73 lakh from INR 1,394 crore 78 lakh. The company's consistent delivery across key real estate markets in India further strengthened its performance. India's mining and construction equipment sector set to grow from USD 16 billion to USD 45 billion by 2030. India's mining and construction equipment MCE sector is poised for a major leap, with projections indicating a growth from its current USD 16 billion valuation to USD 45 billion within the next 5 years. This forecast comes from a recent vision report jointly released at the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, and global consultancy Kearney. The report lays out an ambitious Vision 2030 plan, positioning India as a global hub in the MCE industry, with India already the fastest growing market among the top 6 global economies, surpassing even the US, Germany, and Japan. This trajectory is expected to significantly enhance national GDP and employment. Reliance Infrastructure posts robust Q4 profit backed by expense cuts and zero net debt. Reliance Infrastructure Limited, R-Infra, reported a strong financial turnaround earlier this week, posting a net profit of INR 4,387 crore for the March quarter, compared to a net loss of INR 220 crore 58 lakh in the same period last year. The significant improvement was largely attributed to a substantial reduction in overall expenses, although the company's total income saw a dip. Strategic cost management played a pivotal role in boosting profitability. For the full financial year, R-Infra posted a net profit of INR 4,937 crore 52 lakh, reversing the previous year's loss. Notably, the company confirmed zero standalone net debt and a surge in consolidated net worth. Marwadi Chandarana Intermediaries to acquire 75% stake in TrueCap Finance for INR 207 crore. Marwadi Chandarana Intermediaries Brokers, part of the diversified Marwadi Chandarana Group, MCG, announced its acquisition of a 75% stake in TrueCap Finance, a non-banking financial company, NBFC, through a deal worth INR 207 crore. The investment, revealed earlier this week, comprises a preferential allotment of equity shares, convertible warrants, and the secondary purchase of 3 crore 68 lakh shares from TrueCap's existing promoter group. With this move, MCG is set to become the new promoter, effectively phasing out the existing promoter group's shareholding. This strategic step has also triggered an open offer under SEBI regulations. Jio, BlackRock JV. To launch digital-first mutual fund platform in India, Jio Financial Services and US-based BlackRock have received SEBI's approval to launch their joint mutual fund business in India. The new venture, Jio BlackRock Asset Management, is a 50-50 partnership aimed at delivering digital-first investment products tailored for Indian investors. Industry veteran Sid Swaminathan, formerly of BlackRock, will lead the venture as MD and CEO. The platform will integrate BlackRock's advanced risk management technology, Aladdin, offering retail and institutional clients sophisticated investment tools. This marks a significant step for Jio Financial Services, which has been expanding post its 2023 demerger from Reliance, with interests in Jio Payments Bank and upcoming wealth management and broking services. For BlackRock, the venture enhances its footprint in India's fast-growing asset management market. The collaboration aims to democratize access to high-quality investment solutions through Jio's extensive digital infrastructure. AI boom fuels rising demand for data centers across Asia Pacific. Demand for data centers in Asia Pacific is soaring, driven by rapid AI adoption and growing reliance on cloud services, according to CBRE. Despite projections that data center capacity will double in 3 years, the region may face a shortfall of 15 to 25 gigawatts by 2028 due to limited power infrastructure and a lack of AI-ready facilities. AI-focused data centers require over twice the power density of traditional centers, along with advanced cooling and low-latency networks. Investment remains strong. Direct volumes reached USD 4.7 billion in 2024, with developers pursuing asset repurposing and new land acquisitions. Markets like Japan, Australia, Korea, and Singapore are key demand hubs. Investors are advised to focus on advanced scalable assets through acquisitions and partnerships to capitalize on this growth. Innovation in data center design will be critical as the region strives to meet rising AI and cloud computing needs. Delhi IGI Airport ranks among top 10 hub airports in Asia Pacific. Middle East Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport, IGIA, has been ranked among the top 10 hub airports in the Asia Pacific and Middle East regions in ACI's Air Connectivity Ranking 2024. IGE secured the 10th spot, with Dubai International Airport topping the list, followed by airports in Shanghai, Doha, Seoul, Guangzhou, Beijing, Bangkok, Singapore, and Kuala Lumpur. The report noted a 14% year-on-year rise in air connectivity, driven by increased international travel and strong airline network recovery. IGIA, operated by Delhi International Airport Limited, DIAL, now connects to 153 destinations, 81 domestic and 72 international. The Hub Connectivity Index evaluates transfer efficiency and onward connectivity. The airport's growing network supports the Indian government's goal to position IGIA as a key global transit hub. This ranking highlights Delhi's expanding role in international aviation and its rising prominence in the global connectivity landscape. NHPC set to commission 750 MW at Subansiri Lower Hydroelectric Project in June 2025. State-run NHPC is preparing to initiate the commissioning of 3 out of 8 generating units of its flagship Subansiri Lower Hydroelectric Project, each with a capacity of 250 megawatts, starting next month. This move is subject to receiving approval from the National Dam Safety Authority, NDSA. The remaining 5 units are planned for phased commissioning by mid-2026. Located on the Subansiri River along the Arunachal Pradesh, Assam border, the 2,000 megawatt mega project is expected to produce over 7,421 million units annually in a 90% dependable year. Once operational, the project will mark a major milestone in India's renewable energy expansion. Taj Hotels to launch 3 luxury lodges in Kruger National Park. Indian Hotels Company Limited, IHCL, has made a significant stride into luxury wildlife hospitality by signing agreements for 3 upscale lodges in South Africa's Palule Game Reserve, part of the renowned Kruger National Park. The properties include the 30-key Taj Lion King's Hilltop Tented Camp and 2 intimate 6-key lodges, Taj Lion King's Bush Lodge and Taj Lion King's River Lodge. This expansion under the iconic Taj brand underscores IHCL's commitment to responsible tourism, aiming to provide guests with an immersive, authentic nature experience. Partnering with OM USA LLC further supports IHCL's vision of combining luxury with ecological sensitivity in a globally acclaimed wildlife destination. Panattoni to invest INR 900 crore in India's industrial and logistics parks, US-based industrial real estate major. Panattoni will invest EUR 100 million, approximate INR 900 crore, to expand its presence in India's key industrial corridors. The investment includes Panattoni Park Hosur Pir Sal, a 25-acre Grade A industrial and logistics park in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. The park will serve sectors such as e-commerce, 3PL, FMCG, and manufacturing, with Phase 1 offering 550,000 square feet of built-up space. Construction starts in Q3 2025, with completion slated for Q2 2026. The project will incorporate green building and ESG standards. This follows Panattoni's first Indian project, Panattoni Park NH71, in Delhi, NCR, launched in 2024. The company's expansion aligns with India's rising demand for modern logistics infrastructure, driven by strong economic growth and government supply chain initiatives. The Hosur project is expected to boost regional economic activity and position Hosur as an emerging logistics hub. CapitaLand Ascendas REIT expands Singapore portfolio with USD 543.6 million acquisition CapitaLand. Ascendas REIT, CLAR, has announced the acquisition of 2 prime properties in Singapore for a combined value of SGD 700 crore.2 million, approximately USD 543.6 million. The first is a Tier 3 colocation data center located at 9 Tai Seng Drive, situated in a network-dense area favored by cloud providers and telecom operators. The second is a premium business park asset at 5 Science Park Drive, located in the One North District, a hub for technology and research institutions. Both properties are fully leased to reputable tenants, ensuring stable and predictable income streams. These acquisitions are expected to increase CLAR's Singapore portfolio value by 6% to approximately SGD 11,700 crore. Hardening the vault. Cybersecurity imperatives for India's housing finance platforms in the past year and a half. 2 major cyber breaches targeting a domestic brokerage and a North American mortgage servicer led to the exposure of approximately 25 million customer records. These incidents highlighted recurring vulnerabilities: misconfigured cloud storage, outdated virtualization platforms, and weak static identity protection. The Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, CERT-IN, has since sounded an alarm, with the Bombay Stock Exchange issuing a red alert for the BFSI sector earlier this week. Housing finance companies, HFCs, due to their long data retention cycles and sensitive documentation requirements, face uniquely high stakes. Regulatory mandates such as the RBI's 2023 IT Governance Directives and the Digital Personal Data Protection (DPDP) Act are now shaping a strict cyber resilience regime for such entities. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.